And we are here with my friend Nate and my friend Alejandro. And welcome, everybody. This is the Happier Club. Today, I have my friend Nathaniel.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Nathaniel Navarro.
It's not Nathaniel. It's stupid because it's Nathan Daniel, but it's not Nathaniel.
Oh, Nathan Daniel Navarro?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a spicy-ass name, though.
I like to go by Danny.
And then we have Alejandro Lee.
Oh,
Crier.
don't ever.
As my co-host today. He's my comical gay bartender friend.
Howdy.
And he is furloughed from his job, so this is his gig for the week.
Yes,
Fucking
it is.
California, man.
Yeah.
And my friend...
Ain't
Strip clubs are
better,
open,
obviously.
and I can't work at the bar.
So we actually just filmed like 15 minutes, and I forgot to start with the record button, so here we are.
We talked about a lot of porn.
But you guys are probably luckily because we talked about fistfuls and we talked about gapes and stuff like that. So
I love gape.
And then I think that Alejandro figured out how to screen record.
I am screen recording now.
You don't have to screen record this whole thing.
Oh, I don't?
No, that would be
just stop that.
gigabytes of data that you'd be.
Hey, that's cool, though.
To be
It's
fair, you're
recording.
not getting paid for this. So
Yeah, I'm
you
not.
don't have to do a great job.
Kinda. You can get kinda paid for it.
Yeah.
Nate
Once we
won't
start
make
getting...
out with you.
One day.
What was that?
What was...
That was nothing.
That was
It's
a
gone
booty
now.
call. But anyways, so we have my friend Nate here. He's from Texas. He's originally from the same city that I grew up in, Lompoc, California.
Lompoc.
He drove all the way from Texas just to do this podcast. He's not even visiting his family. He's only coming here and then going straight back to Texas.
Hey, see, that's a friend.
Like he said, fuck his family, fuck his loved ones, fuck everyone.
Whoa.
The Happier Club is where the life is.
Yeah.
And this is where we're making life.
Which I'm pissed
would
that
love
I
to
didn't
make
realize until 4 episodes in that the Happier Club is THC.
Because we're high on life out here.
I don't do drugs.
I do drugs.
I could never.
I love drugs. I have a problem with drugs.
I really like drugs.
But anyways,
I was just talking to the VA and they were like, they were talking about like my back pain and shit. And they're like, do you want muscle relaxers? And in my head, I was fucking dying. I was like, yes. And I told her, I was like, no, I don't. She's like, you don't want pain? You don't want anything for your pain? I was like, no. And I didn't tell her. I was like, because I'll be fucking snorting that shit. Like, fucking, I was getting fucked up all day.
Yeah,
like, I'll lose
fuck
my
it.
job and everything.
Give me that booger sugar.
So what are we drinking on today?
Today, the cocktail that I had was inspired by this young man here who is a big fan of Jack Daniels. And I wanted to figure out a way, because I know that he's not a person that wants his Jack Daniels really mixed with anything. But I decided to go with a spirit-forward cocktail starring Jack Daniels. We've got about 2 ounces of Jack Daniels. Yeah, there it is. Spirits
There it
forward.
is. There
We
it
got
is.
about
That tastes like a good time every fucking time.
Oh man, you really did that. That gave me goosebumps.
Oh, I love it. Well, I showed you.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
The camera
Everybody
don't see it, but
Nate, yeah, you gotta just aim it towards the camera a little bit more. But if you
it's
guys,
in there. It's
got
on
it
there.
we'll take a
sick.
picture of it. I'll put it around right here.
There you
I'll
go.
put your Instagram photo around right here.
Do you remember how I got that? I started a GoFundMe. It wasn't
Yeah,
an official
I gave-
GoFundMe. I
yeah, I
just
gave
asked
you money.
everyone. I was like, I
gave
got
you
a
like
Venmo.
$20.
I was like, if you guys give me money, I'll get a fucking Jack Daniels tattoo. And I got $75 from people. And like, I want it to be big, but I didn't realize how big I was going to get it. And I told the guy, I was like, oh, about the size of my hand. So he drew it up and everything. And I do not like to inconvenience people. So when he brought it up to me, it was so much bigger than I thought. And I was like, fuck. He's like, is that good? And I was like, sure. It ended up being like $450.
Oh my god!
Oh, for that.
Worth it.
I mean, it's
Like,
definitely worth
I have to
it.
shave my leg and like put lotion so you can really see the detail. But
Yeah,
At least you got it.
that's good though.
I got it, and
That
I
shit
was
was funny.
And I was drinking a bottle of Jack while I was doing it, and like towards the end, I was blacking out, and he was just banging my fucking shin. I remember I was like squeezing Minnie's hand. I was like, "Fuck!" It was the worst pain from tattoo I've ever had.
Sounds like a good time.
It was the best tattoo I've ever had.
It sounds like well, especially on your shin.
It hurt.
As you can see, Alejandro's tatted the fuck up. Got his wrist done.
I got a few.
God,
this
one
sucked.
wrist.
This one sucked
On
just
the
because
bone?
it's right on that bone right there. Oh, it was bad.
But anyways, finish what we're drinking on.
Oh yeah, we've got Jack Daniel's, about 1/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed orange juice, and 3/4 of an ounce of Di Serono, which is a amaretto. It's a liqueur. You put that in your shaker, ice, shake it up really nice, strain it into a cup. Usually a highball filled with ice. Throw an orange slice in there just for your garnish. Tastes fantastic. Very spirit forward. So it's not necessarily a mixed cocktail because there's not a lot of mixer. It's just Jack Daniel's, Di Serono, and 1/4 of an ounce of orange juice.
I actually
Nate approved.
I actually put more Coca-Cola in mine.
You can add Coca-Cola.
I do not like Jack Daniels as much as Nate does, but I will
Only
take
Coke I'll put.
But give
My
me
Jack
that.
better
Give
be
me that
sprinkled
shit.
into it. Yeah,
Pass
I
me
mean,
that shit. Pass me that shit.
The Jack.
Uh-oh.
Savage. This is how we get coronavirus.
It's all good. My girl just got tested.
Positive.
Yeah, positive yesterday.
Fuck
No, I'm just joking.
Spread the love, brother.
When I got my positive results, and yeah, I did catch the Rona.
Oh yeah, this is supposed to be a comeback episode for Alejandro because he had the Rona, and we're going to talk about how he came back from it.
It was awful. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh,
I could definitely see how elderly people and people with pre-existing conditions could die from that because what I was feeling was not okay.
how do you feel now?
I feel good. It's a little short of breath.
You look
still.
good.
Thank you.
Whoa!
man.
I feel a connection on this.
I
This
know.
is love triangle right here.
Is that energy I feel in the air?
This is like ooh. I'm gonna tell you guys this. My lights weren't working until they sat down next to each other.
I love that these are all put on by paper clips.
Shout out
Usually
my girlfriend.
it's just that green. You know what I'm talking about? The green one?
Yeah.
Paper clips are so much better.
Anyway, sorry, coronavirus. You have it. Had it.
Had it. Don't
Have
have it
it.
anymore. A little short of breath. They pumped me full of steroids. It was awesome. I got real strong, you know.
Got ripped. Started doing push-ups every day.
And then they sent me home with an inhaler, and there was nothing else they could do for me. So they were just like, hey, you know, we did what we could do. Just go home and try not to die. So that was that.
Sounds like a great
I would have
time.
fucking robbed a bank.
It was awful. It
Why
was
would
absolutely
you robbed
awful.
a bank?
I would have robbed a bank, and then I would have used all that money on horrible things and spread the coronavirus
Cheap
everywhere.
cocaine and hookers.
I don't even need the hookers where I'm going. Just a coke.
No girls.
So, anyways, Nate, let's talk about you a little bit. Yeah.
We don't have to.
No, let's talk a little bit about you. I want to know a little bit about you. I know that you grew up in Lompoc.
Born and raised, baby.
You have 2 brothers.
I have 3 brothers.
Oh, you have 3 brothers. You have an
No,
older brother.
okay, so there's Chris and Jason. So Chris is the middle brother.
Shout out
Jason
Chris.
is my
Shout out
baby
Jason.
brother. And then there's Mike, which the best way I can describe it is a stepbrother removed. He had his mom and dad. They divorced. His mom married my dad. My dad started raising him. They divorced. My dad married my mom and had me, but he was still raising Mike. And Mike is old as fuck, though. He's like 40 something. I don't know. The math doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, he's cool. He's also a prick. He's like, he was in the Navy and he was a sonar tech, and then he went over to the oil field. He's like an engineer. He makes a fuck ton of money. And he lets you know it. He's cool. I love hanging out with him.
Just like Alejandro. He makes a fuck ton of money and he lets everybody know it. He
The
look at his
OnlyFans is
MacBook. Look,
popping
he was like, I don't need your shitty MacBook from last year. I'll use mine from this year. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Do you have a touch bar? Don't think so.
But yeah, I have
I
3
don't.
brothers.
Nice. And then you went to Lompoc High School.
Yeah.
Had a
Brave.
great time there.
I mean, it's Lompoc High School. I barely went there. My 4th period was Taco Bell. I was more truant than anything, and because I knew I was going to be a Marine my senior year, I barely fucking was at school.
I feel it.
I didn't give it. All I had to do was
You don't
graduate.
give a shit. You don't
Yeah,
give
I
a
was
fuck.
like-
as long as I get as long as I get C's or whatever I can get to get out of this school, I don't give a fuck.
You
Yeah.
knew that early you were going into the Marines?
I knew that I was joining the military in 1st fucking grade. I am addicted to the movie Starship Troopers, and I have been my entire life. Like, there's pictures of me dressed in like full military like uniforms.
Yeah.
Like, and I had pillows all set in front of me like sandbags, and I'm watching Starship Troopers, and I'm shooting the fucking arachnids. Have you ever seen Starship Troopers?
I have.
Okay, so I'm like, dude,
That
Rico
shower
is my
scene?
fucking hero. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
The kiss scene with Dizzy is the absolute best kiss scene. She takes her fucking shirt off and her boobs are showing, and he just locks her right there and starts kissing her.
I haven't seen that movie in years. I don't remember that scene.
See that movie? I watched the movie like over 20 times a year, every year. I've seen it over 100 times. The bar I worked at used to watch it all the fucking time. But anyways, that like made me want to join the military. And then 9/11 happened, and I remember watching it. Like, I was getting ready to go to school, and my parents just stopped. And I walk into the room. My dad is sitting there on the edge of his bed, like watching the fucking news. And the tower's already been hit.
Yeah.
And then my mom walks in, and we're all sitting there watching it. And like we watched the other fucking planes hit it, and then we watched the towers go down, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And I was young. I was in 4th grade when that happened, and I remember knowing I was gonna go overseas to go fucking murder all the people who did that. And so I wanted to join the Army originally. Well, when you turn 17 and a half, that's the only time that recruiters can legally call you. And the Marine Corps recruiter called me first because I had put my name in, saying that I want to join the military. And I was too afraid to tell him no. Like I said, I don't like to inconvenience people. And he was like, "Well, come on in and we'll talk about it." I was like, "Sure." So I go in.
Sure.
He fucking sold me on it. He was like, "Don't you want to look real fucking good in a uniform?" And you
Staff
want
Sergeant Barrios.
Yeah, dude. He's Sergeant Barrios at the time.
Sergeant Barrios.
And he was like,
Oh, man.
he was like, yeah, he just hyped me up on it. And I was like, well, yeah, I want to go in, but I want to go kill them. So I need a gun.
I want to fucking kill these motherfuckers.
Yeah, he was like, well, so you can join the infantry, but you really don't want to do that. And I was like, why the fuck not? What else would I want to do? He drops his book in front of me, and the book had like hundreds of jobs. And I'm looking at, there's like underwater welding, there's combat cameraman. And I'm like, who the fuck wants to go to war with a camera, like over a gun? Fuck that. So, well, I tell him, I was like, no, I want infantry. He tried to talk me out of it. I ended up doing it. And then when I went to Afghanistan, like, I ended up becoming the unofficial combat cameraman for my platoon because I always carried a camera on me. So I have like hundreds of beautiful pictures that I took. Like, I'm not a professional photographer, but I have very nice pictures of everyone.
Yeah.
You have an eye.
That's what some people say.
That's all it takes, really.
He has an eye.
Yeah, and now, like,
The
there's
whispering eye?
there's so many editing apps and everything, and I can like make them look a little bit better. But yeah, fucking, that's when I knew back then, and I did 4 years. Unfortunately, there was no more war, so that's why I got out. I fucking regret it every goddamn day, but the head part sucked. The girl who fucked me was amazing. I'm in love with her. I hope I have a little Japanese baby over there, dude. $80. I walk in there, shy as shit. $80. And I was like, okay, because I had heard kind of rumors of what was going to go on. Like, I know you're going to get in the shower with a girl, and then she's going to give you head, or could possibly fuck you. So I go in, and I was like, whatever fucking happens, I'm just going to let it happen. I don't have to tell anyone.
Yeah.
We go in there. She gets naked. She gets me naked. And it's a giant, like, gym shower. She showers me up. She puts me on this bucket. And like, the bucket has this, like, an upside-down bucket.
Okay.
But it has this gap. I don't know how to explain it. It's not
literally
flat on top.
like,
There's a little.
so like a step stool, like a circle step stool. Imagine that, but cut in the middle.
Yeah. So a hand can fit in it. And so she's like washing me. And I mean, like, I'm not saying that I'm bad at washing myself. What I'm saying is that she is great at washing another person. Am I hearing fucking
Motorcycles.
pod racing? It sounds like it. Anyways, well, that little gap is for her hand. When you're sitting on it, balls are dangling and everything, so she can reach underneath you and credit card swipe. And she tests it. She looks at you, and she's smiling. Oh, my God, I fucking loved her. She was like 60-something.
Wow.
And I loved her.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she tested it out, and I was like, fuck it, that's not bad. And then, so she washes me up on that little bucket thing, and then she puts me in this jacuzzi. And in jacuzzi, she, like, is kind of massaging me, and then gives me head in there. And then after that is where the magic fucking happens.
What's the magic?
She throws me on this air mattress
Oh God.
in this giant shower, lubes me up, and I'm on my stomach. Do you know what a rusty trombone is?
I do actually.
Do you know what a rusty trombone
do
is?
know
Well,
what
you
it
do know because I've told you this story.
Yeah, I've
100 fucking
heard this
times.
a lot.
For anyone here who doesn't know what a rusty trombone is, it's when a girl is eating your ass and jerking you off at the same time. So I'm laying down on this air mattress in the shower, lubed up, wet. She grabs me by the hips and pulls my hips up and reaches underneath, starts jerking me off. I'm like, all right, this is sick. And then I feel her tongue in my ass. I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
New character has been unlocked.
Dude, I was pissed that no one had told me about that before. I loved it. I fucking shoved my ass in her face and everything.
I had a lot of friends that were going there like every week. You know what I mean?
It's worth it. And like,
I've had friends that had horror stories.
I fucked a couple hookers, man, and like most of them, like it's their job and it's like us doing a job. Yeah. They don't enjoy it.
What's up?
You were in Vegas, right? For Parker's.
Yes.
Remember, I got played for $180 for salt.
For salts and for bad salts.
No, remember the dude was like, because there was a night where we all went out to a strip club. And I fucking hate strippers, dude. Like, they're just scam artists.
It was.
I left, and I was hammered. And I left, and I went to the Hooters hotel to just to go get some more drinks. And I was sitting there drinking by myself. And I like to talk to people when I'm fucking hammered. So I talked to the guy next to me. Turns out he's also from California. And we get on the conversation. I go, "Where can I get some fucking blow from around here?" He's like, "How much do you want?" And I was like a 40 bag or something. And he's like, "Oh, that's not enough. You need to get more." So I'm already blacking out. I remember talking to someone else and being like $60, and that still wasn't enough. Anyways, I gave the guy my phone number, and I leave, and the next day he hits me up, and he's like, "Hey, you still want some?" And I was like, "Yeah, like $180 worth." I was like, "Yeah, just send it to this Venmo." And I'm looking at the Venmo. I'm also already hammered. It's Vegas. Like, we're drinking at 8 a.m. It was probably only 1 p.m. or something at the time. And I'm looking at the Venmo, and I'm like, there's no picture. It looks like a made-up fucking name. There's no history. And I was like, this is a scam. But if it's not, I'm going to get a fuck ton of coke. So I send
if it's not,
I send the $180. And then he's like still texting me. He's like, I'm on my way. Oh, there's a car accident. I go, oh, I'm getting fucking scammed. And I'm still playing along with it the whole time. I'm just like, let's fucking see what happens. Eventually, he blocks my number. Oh. I still have his number saved because one day I'm going to go over there and fucking.
You want me to call him?
No, because I don't want him to get used to numbers calling him. I've been holding on to how long is the fucking was the bat? It's been years. I'm waiting because I'm going to be in Vegas and then I'm going to use someone else's phone number who doesn't have an 805 area code just to make sure, and then call him and try and figure it out how to find him.
Yeah,
if he's still there.
Oh,
I'm going to fuck him up. I don't even need the $180. I just want to destroy him. Is that me?
Yep.
God.
You look way more
the beard looks better on there than
I look like Sid from Ice Age.
You look white.
So many people look like Sid from Ice Age. It's ridiculous.
That is true.
They do this every year.
Who should we FaceTime tonight?
Please no. No one's gonna answer. FaceTime me. I'm right.
Chris will answer.
Who's? But he won't show up.
Chase, like literally, like today, he called in for he said 6th of January. I'm calling that day out right now already with my boss. Like,
Chris?
Yeah, he's coming here, the 6th of January.
Just the 6th?
The 6th, well, the weekend.
That's what I'm.
That's like the day he's getting off, so he's taking like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When you come back?
Yeah, I'm coming back on the 6th, but then I'm leaving on the 8th. I'm driving over to Big Bear for my mom's 50th.
It sounds lame as shit. You should ditch it and just hang out with me in this living room.
Don't fuck my mom. I'm kidding.
I just realized how many fucking plans you have.
And you know it, brother.
You know I killed a succulent.
How?
It's easy.
How? Exactly. I don't know.
If someone could tell me that.
They were like, yeah, just don't water it a lot. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, oh, I'll water it once every couple of weeks. Cool. Yeah. So I'd spray it once every couple of weeks. Motherfucker died on me.
You have to moisten the soil, but you can like literally water it once a month.
Does it need sun?
Yeah.
Because it was in my office at work.
It's a drought resistant plant. It just needs sun. That's all it needs.
It was actually cute because like every couple days I would kind of put it outside just a little bit, and then the sun would move and it would get shadowed. Like the UPS driver would come by, like when I'm loading him up, he's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "It's my succulent."
It's my little guy.
I remember I called him Little
guy.
Sucky.
Little Sucky.
Yeah.
Little Sucky.
Can you
rest in peace.
pass some Disaronno, some Jack Daniels, and some Coca-Cola over here?
Ever talk to me.
What do you need Coke for?
Because this shit's fucking not good.
Grow the fuck up, dude.
I like Don Julio.
Are you mixing it?
What?
Are you mixing that?
Yeah.
You've been drinking that.
No, I've been drinking Jack. Are you talking about that?
Yeah.
Oh, I finished that before we even started.
Yeah, that's what your mix is. There's no mixer except liquor.
Give me
and
some
liqueur.
Coke in there. Some Coca-Cola. I don't know what I just said.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of buzzing.
Are you buzzing?
I kind of buzzing.
Are you buzzing or are you joking right now? Or are you lying to us?
I'm buzzing. You know, feeling a little.
I'm
loose.
missing my little Japanese soapy girl.
What was her name?
It doesn't matter.
Anastasia?
Oh,
The love of my life.
do you know Anastasia?
The movie?
Oh,
Oh, I forgot that that's your friend's name.
yeah.
You have a
I was
friend
like,
named
do you
Anastasia.
know
He has
her?
a friend named Anastasia.
Yeah,
Oh no,
she's
talking
beautiful.
about-
My girlfriend just texted me. Let's see what she said.
Yeah.
They've already did. Oh my God, I thought I texted Alejandro and he got a new number.
A lot of people have been texting that number, and he responds, or she. She's always like, "Who is this?"
She took your old number. And
not
somebody
funny.
already has it.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys.
She
Laughing.
said, what?
I don't know why you guys are laughing. That's not funny.
She said, what are you drinking? And the guy said, who are you? And she said, your worst nightmare. And she said, and then she said her name, and she said, I don't know, a Rose. Sorry.
Yo,
wrong
tell her
number.
to send a pic, and then let's see how he acts.
Send a dick pic.
No, not a dick pic. Send a picture of her, and then he'll fucking change his mood immediately.
I'll say send a pic of me.
That's lame. Then he's not even gonna respond.
It
Maybe
might be a
maybe
chick.
he does, and maybe make it.
What if it's a chick?
It's a girl.
Who knows? Maybe. What if it's a person like Alejandro? Gay.
That would just be awful.
I didn't say it was awful.
I'm
I'd say
kidding.
that,
No,
that
I
maybe
know.
he's into somebody like me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
white, basic.
Bitch.
Can't get my
blonde
name right on
haired,
Starbucks
blue
cup.
eyed. Let me guess, you're 6 foot with tats on your arms.
What kind of tats on his arms?
If there's a tree
What
on his
kind of tats?
forearm,
The fucking trees. Oh, I went to Starbucks and they got my fucking name wrong.
Justin's gonna
They
kick
can't
my
spell
ass.
Justin.
he's gonna beat my ass.
My favorite thing is to just make fun of Justin in the group chat all the time. You guys aren't even paying attention. You're on your phones.
No.
No.
This is his girlfriend messaged me.
Sorry, we'll stop looking at her.
Yeah, we have to stop.
I'm
right
sorry. I'm such a bad host. I'm sorry.
I drove all the way from Texas for this bullshit.
I know. Everybody,
I try not to mix things,
something like that would not be good to mix with.
except with Coke and alcohol. I can't do one without the other. Like people who do Coke without drinking, that's fucking insane to me. I have 2 friends who do
That's
that.
That's called being an addict.
Substance abuse.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And that's what we call in the Happier Club a story that you want to be told. Let's talk about addiction stories right now. When did you know that you're addicted to something that you knew that you were addicted to? Alejandro, you go first. I'm just joking. You don't have to say. I was just joking. I don't really want to hear that.
You knew exactly what I was about to say.
You did meth?
Sucking dick.
You can get addicted to sucking dick?
I did not know that that's what you were gonna say. How was I supposed to know that you were gonna say? I just didn't want somebody to say some deep ass shit right now.
Wait, you were really addicted to sucking dick?
I don't have a gag reflex. It's the only thing.
Well, get it on the
But
fucking
that makes you
microphone. I got you.
addicted to
First of all, everybody, I got Alejandro a 20-foot fucking cord for him not to talk in the
He
microphone.
tells me to make him drinks, so I'm making drinks and I'm getting beer and I have to set it down. You know what? I'm gonna keep walking.
You can get addicted
Yes.
to sucking dick?
I am definitely addicted
you
because
call
I
it
don't have a gag reflex, so
dick?
it's just like,
Dude.
huh?
Addicted?
A dick did? Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's all I do. I can't really get into the butt stuff, so
Where are you going? What are you getting?
Gonna grab you guys some beer.
I'm fine right now.
I'm not.
Okay, give me a beer, please.
I would appreciate one.
You know, this is what you guys told me to
Please
get up.
give me a beer.
I'm not telling you to give me a beer, but I would appreciate it if a beer magically appeared over here.
Thanks for a beer, Alejandro / Jamie.
He's addicted to sucking dick.
How does that make you feel?
Fucking amazing.
How does that make you feel? Thanks, brother.
I just didn't realize that you
got
can
it.
get addicted to anything outside of drugs and sugar.
It's
Like cheesecake, I'm fucking addicted to cheesecake.
Addicted?
No.
Or addicted?
No,
it's just one of those things that is easy to do. Doesn't really ever inconvenience me because it's never really a problem. It's just something I find myself doing.
How much dick you be sucking a week?
Last week, 2. Week before that, 1.
You just said that you weren't having sex.
that's not sex.
That's not sex. It's sucking dick.
I'm sucking dick.
How much dick? Whose dick you be sucking?
Doesn't matter.
No, that.
Straight men or gay men?
Yeah.
That's actually a good question.
The cops are here for you.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I'm not doing anything illegal.
Honestly, I haven't been with a gay guy like my entire life.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're such a fucking liar. Get the fuck out of here.
What gay guy have I been with?
That dude from
damn-
Arizona
The dude from Arizona.
or fucking New Mexico,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
He's fucking gay.
got your ass.
He was in the closet at the time. Now he's out.
Don't be fucking lying, bro.
Now he's out. He was in
You've
the
been with
closet
gay
for the
dudes.
2 years that we were talking.
You don't have to so that's the thing. You don't have to be in the closet to be gay. You know they're gay, bro.
Now we're going to a subject that I don't think any of us know anything about.
I don't know anything
Probably.
about it, but I'm just saying that you've been with some fucking gay dude. Don't be saying that you've never been with a
Okay.
gay dude when you be fucking hooking up with.
They
multiple
give
dudes.
me the impression
You never
that-
had a boyfriend.
No, I never have. Who have I dated?
I don't know. I don't know your boyfriend's life.
I tell myself I'm dating everyone.
How much
All my
boyfriends
best
have
friends
you
are
had?
my boyfriends.
Yeah.
How much boyfriends do you have?
I don't know, like sexually?
Justin, you were my background for like 3 months.
Doesn't mean I'm your fucking boyfriend.
Sexually, none. I'm not attracted to males at all. I thought about it plenty of times. I was like, let's fucking see if I'm... No. I tried like watching gay porn. No, I can't
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
not gay.
Dudes are disgusting.
Sorry, Alejandro. I'm not gay.
I don't want you to fuck me anyway. So
But
it's great.
emotionally, I love dudes. Like, women are...
Romances
women
are great.
fucking crazy.
So, all right, let's get back to this topic
Yeah,
of you
bromance
being
is
addicted to fucking sucking dick.
Sounds like someone's
Yeah.
a little too curious over here.
Looks like somebody's exaggerating addicted.
I think about
Are
doing
you
it.
craving it right now?
Yes.
No, you want to suck Nate's dick right now on air?
He said,
I'm not saying no. let's figure it out. Let's see if it works.
Just turn the GoPro that way.
Nope. We're keeping the GoPro on, and this is going on Pornhub instead of YouTube. Give me a contract right now, Pornhub. I'll be the most verified motherfucker on your tube, and we'll just do podcast.
What would your content be?
podcast porn?
What's podcast porn?
Exactly.
bet
You're doing a
it's already
podcast
done.
and you're getting your dick sucked under the table,
Oh,
and we have to act like we
Not
can't
me.
see it.
Not me.
have you ever gotten head like that though? Like in a public situation to where like no one else knows it's
I
happening.
haven't. Not
Do you know who CJ Lind is?
No.
He's just fucking. Do you know who he is? He's this crazy Instagram dude. But I found him on someone's Snapchat a long ass time ago, and like one of the first videos was him at a bar like ordering shots of tequila while some chick was giving him head underneath the bar, and I was like,
Well,
I gotta meet this guy.
I've seen a guy at Jasper's get like jerked off while he was like sitting at the bar trying to order drinks, and his girl's right there, and I was like, I can see.
No
What's the
offense-
craziest thing you've ever
no
done at a
offense
bar?
to you
Well,
working at Jasper's, but yeah, that would have happened at Jasper's.
Yeah.
All right, you both have worked at bars,
Yeah.
technically, right?
No, not technically. I worked at a bar for 3 fucking years.
Oh,
4 years?
Wow.
Niels for a long fucking time.
you almost worked at one of my favorite bars in Denver too.
Ooh.
Which one?
I want to see Denver.
The 4-story one.
I did work at that one.
Yeah,
It was 3 stories.
3-story.
Viewpoint or something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
I worked at it for 2 days. The second day, I was like, I really don't want to work at a bar anymore. And
But
I
anyways,
left.
what's the craziest thing you ever seen at a bar? Craziest thing could be fights, could be sex, could be fucking people going crazy.
I fucked plenty of people at the bar.
Ooh,
At the bar.
So many
at
different
Neil's or what?
Yeah, when I worked there, like we would take chicks in the back of the bar and like just fucking or get head or anything like that. And then after I was done working there, I was still really good friends with everyone at the bar, so I would just take chicks into the office to Neil's office. He wouldn't care.
Shout out Neil.
Neil's the fucking best.
Shout out fucking Neil.
Neil. Did you ever meet him?
I've never been to Texas.
Jesus.
I'm never been to Texas.
Some of my crazy stories, they have different like categories. I have the craziest like sexual stuff.
It's
the craziest fights.
You got to remember that Alejandro lies though. So
I'm believing him.
he's lying about everything.
What am I lying about? What?
Just
feel like
fucking
you
say
lie.
some shit. Just say some shit and we'll fact check you.
Talking about the guy that got jerked off while he was ordering.
That's
His
sounds
girlfriend or whoever.
That's not
it
even
was.
crazy.
a different shot of whiskey every time.
Yeah, and
And
two
then
of them
there
were
was
due as the
another
last
one, and I was like, I'm not gonna take another shot. I gotta let these ones settle first. And they're like, fuck it, do it. Don't be a bitch. And I was like, listen, it's not about being a bitch. If I take this shot, I'm gonna throw up all over the entire
It
bar
was
right
like
now.
$5 two more due shots. Or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
It was every shot was a different whiskey. So even it was Cam or Chris, I don't remember who it was, and they
Chris.
were like, we don't care if you fucking throw up on the bar. And I was like, fuck it, then give me the shot. Gave me the shot, and immediately I was like, oh god! I ran to the bathroom and I threw up eggs and hot dogs all over the entire wall.
That was crazy.
And then the bar back, I was the bar back at the time. So the bar back at the Sham was trying to go up and clean it. He brought a hose, and I was like, oh, just give me the fucking hose. Like, I'm not that drunk. I knew I couldn't take the fucking shot. And so I took the hose from him and I started cleaning up myself, mopped it up and everything. Cause there's a picture even of me like trying to mop it all
I
up.
took the picture.
And then I went back to the bar and like Chris and everyone let me keep drinking.
We hung out.
God.
Yeah. It was
Finished
cool.
the night out there. That's not even the only time I've thrown up in the Sham. There was another time I was taking a bunch of shots, and it wasn't a packed bar. And I took a shot or something, and I knew I was going to throw up, so I was trying to run outside. And as I'm running outside, I just nonchalantly threw up straight down, like right at the entrance to the bar. And I ran outside, and then no one fucking saw it. So as I'm walking back in, I'm like, oh my God. Someone fucking threw up all over the floor, and like, oh, who the fuck did that? And I didn't tell anyone besides like Mondo that it was me. So months go by, and eventually Mondo fucking told Cam. And I walk in, and Cam's like, I know it was you, motherfucker. And I was like, oh.
I'm gonna read something, and you guys are gonna answer what you think it's about.
Okay.
I want to know my
Man turns $3,000 found on sidewalk and saves a family Christmas.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Man turns in $3,000 found on a sidewalk saves a family's Christmas.
If I knew, I know you're going to ask, if I could give it back to the exact people, like if I could prove like that's their $3,000, like if I saw the motherfuckers drop it, I would give it back to them. If I can't, I would try a little bit. Because I did this with a Nintendo DS. You remember when I found that DS? Like I was walking my dog and I found one. Yeah. I went on like the neighbor app and everything, and I tried to find them. I gave it like 2 days, but I couldn't find them. And I was like, 6, fucking erase all the memory. Same thing. If I could find them, I'd give it back.
Yeah.
If you knew that it was them, but if you didn't and you found a clip with $3,000 in it,
Ooh,
we're going to the fucking
ground
bar.
score.
Boy,
We're going to
to
the
Vegas.
bar. We're going to
Vegas.
Hey, dead ass serious. I love Vegas now because of my girlfriend. Like,
We're gonna go camp our dicks off. Shout out Ivan.
spend $3,000 to find a hitman and kill that motherfucker who took $180.
Ooh, boy.
I fell into it, but still, I'm good.
Going to Vegas with $3,000, would you drop all of that on one color on the roulette table?
On black, I know a guy.
Are you feeling black?
When he
I
was
always feel red.
When he was getting out of the
Because
Navy,
your blood.
they extended his contract by a month, and they gave him like $30,000 or whatever. This really happens. Like if they extend your contract, they give you a bonus for it. So they gave him like $30,000 for an extra month to stay in.
Alejandro's going to the Air Force.
He was like,
Maybe Army.
But keep going.
"No,
keep
go
going.
Air Force."
Keep going. Keep going.
Air Force.
We'll talk about this later.
So
Yeah.
he was like, "Fuck it, dude. I'm going to go to Vegas, and I'm going to." Okay, he's very dark humored. So he's like, "I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to drop 15,000 on fucking black, and if I don't get it, I'm going to blow my fucking brains out." He was alive the whole next month, so I'm assuming he either won or he didn't go and do it. Turns out he didn't go and do it, but man, that would have been fucking glorious.
So
Him blowing
would you,
his brains out, not him winning. It would have been cool.
would you give
Both
back the
would've been
$3,000?
What?
Would you give back the $3,000?
Obviously, we have the same fucking. I just said the same shit that Nate did.
Why are you talking outside the mic?
I'm just joking. I was just trying to act like I was serious about it. But no, I would definitely give back the money if I saw the family. You know what I mean? I would definitely like give back the money. But I mean, but like I said, but if I didn't see the family and I got $3,000 in my pocket, I'm gonna go spend. I'm probably gonna put it down on my car so I don't gotta pay as much the next couple months.
Also, like, there's so many of those fucking what would you do videos or pranks of people doing that shit. I would question it. I'd be like, this isn't really $3,000. Like, someone's filming me. I'd look around and I'd be like, here you go. And then hope that they're like, oh, we saw you were such a nice person. We're going to give you a fucking $1 million. I'm like, oh.
Oh, imagine.
David Dobrik.
No, I don't even want to imagine it.
Do you remember those old commercials for...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The fake shows?
Do you remember the commercials where people would show up
talking about him.
and knock on the door and just have that giant check?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that go?
Okay, so I have...
A giant check?
I have two friends who do that. They're from Lompoc.
What?
They like, okay, you know all those, like, hey, give me your email address and you're put in for the drawing of this shit?
Yeah.
They do all of them. I'm all the time, like, on Instagram, you know, the ones that it's like, oh, tag your friends and this shit, and you'll win this. They do that all the fucking time. And
Justin does that.
They win so much shit.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, that's not real. Whatever. Why the fuck are you doing that? I went over to the house one time and they won like 2 fucking Yetis. They have like a 75-inch fucking TV that they won. You don't know him, his name.
Oh, you're lying.
I'm not lying.
You go Captain Fact Check.
Are they from Texas?
A real. They win it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Do you do the radio ones where they're like, oh, call in, you're number 9 caller?
Rosalie's won some shit that way.
How long did you live in, or when did you move to Lompoc?
2013.
Okay, no. Do you remember 91.5, the
Yeah.
Christian rock radio station?
Yeah.
Me and my brothers and my dad used to be avid callers every morning trying to win some shit. Dude, we were on the radio all the fucking time. They'd be like, oh, okay, 9th caller. You know, you're going to win these fucking tickets or whatever the fuck. We never won anything, but we were always on the radio. And it'd be funny when my dad would be on it and he'd be like, oh, we didn't win, it's too bad. And then I'd be in the other room picking up the other phone, and me and my brothers would be on there and be like, oh, just saying some stupid shit. But like, did we win? And on the fucking radio, because we'd also have the radio playing, and we could hear ourselves on there. It was absolutely ridiculous. We were fucking annoying.
Sounds so fun.
It was funny now thinking
I
about
remember
it.
doing that, like trying to get winning tickets and stuff like that. I've had friends that won tickets, like
Yeah.
Halloween when they opened up the Halloween Horror Tower or whatever that drops.
Tower of Terror?
Tower
In
of Terror,
Disneyland?
or Universal Studios.
I've never been to Horror Nights, and I still want to go.
Wait, is that Disneyland or?
Are you talking about the one where you start in an elevator
The
Yeah.
Tower
and you
of
look up
Terror
and there's a
is-
ghost?
Yeah,
That's Disneyland.
Yeah, that's
Disneyland.
Disney.
That
But they
one-
changed it.
The first time I went there, I
They
was
changed it now,
young.
yeah.
I was shit, I don't know how young I was, but I was super young. And they were like, oh, they said the scary shit. And then the lightnings went off and we looked up and I saw the ghost. And I had my parents take me out of there. Like all of us. We all got so fucking scared. They took us out and we went straight to like the smoking section because that's the only exit. You go right into the smoking section. And we're just like, oh, what the fuck? Now I love that ride. Now it's sick because I remember I'm like, I used to be scared of that little fucking bitch right there. Like, but it was bad when I was a child.
Now,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it the
feel
Guardians of Galaxy?
it's they changed it to something different now.
Yeah.
They got rid of it?
They
Yeah.
got rid of it.
That sucks.
Well, it's still cool. Hey, I got another topic for you.
Galaxy.
What do you think of this one?
Can I pee first?
Man waits.
Hold on.
I've been drinking.
No, you haven't. You've been
You're right.
drinking water.
No, I mean all day.
All right, we'll pause real quick. How do you feel that Donald Trump lost the election?
Oh.
Whoa!
I like to think that I'm not political
Whoa!
because when I get into it, I get fucking pissed, dude. I remember. Here's what I know. When he won, I was so drunk that I cried because I was pissed, not about Trump winning, but that we didn't have any fucking good choices.
Yeah, it is so just depressing.
I know
Sleepy Joe.
nothing
that
about
time, the time when he won.
when he won.
against Hillary.
Oh, when he won.
that was such a whoa.
I don't vote.
I
don't vote, and I'm not on any side. I just know that like Donald Trump.
Alejandro's face. You should have seen Alejandro's face rise. You said you don't vote. He went like this.
I literally didn't do anything.
He went like this.
Roll the camera.
Look.
But yeah, and then when he he did 4 years, so I didn't pay attention to any of it. I live in Texas.
You live in goddamn Texas.
I live in fucking Texas, brother. All right, I'll tell you right now, everyone fucking loves Trump over there, but actually, not as many as you would think.
Not as many.
Not as many as you would think.
No.
More
rural areas.
I mean, dude, the Trump rallies there are fucking gnarly. Like they could be miles long. But yeah, when he lost, like I don't give a shit. I don't know anything about Biden. I barely know anything about Trump.
Were you okay throughout Trump's presidency?
Dude, it didn't affect me at all.
Yeah. No effect?
The only thing that affected me was like
what
I was
affected
listening to
you,
people
Alejandro?
bitch all the fucking time. Did it affect you?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah.
You know what it affected though?
What?
Like not physically, it didn't affect any jobs or anything. Just like the mental stuff, Just hearing some
what happened?
Hearing some of the
Tell
shit
me.
that he would say.
I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that Trump was a good president. I'm not saying he was a bad president. I'm saying that it was embarrassing to say that you were an American because
Donald Trump.
Of Trump. Like, because he, and a lot of people are like, oh, we love how he, he says whatever the fuck he wants. I'm like, you shouldn't be doing that as a president. You are not only the president of the United States, you are like the fucking household name of the whole entire world. You should be presenting yourself as professional as possible.
Like
but I also am not a politician.
I wouldn't wish him to fail. I hated hearing people say like, I hope he sucks so bad.
I hope he fucking sucks a fucking dick, Alejandro.
I hope he does terrible. And I'm like, well, no. He is our president.
Exactly. He's our president. You shouldn't be hoping that.
Then that will be really bad for us. All of us.
All right.
I don't wish
you shouldn't wish a bad presidency because you're American. And I'm proud to be American, but at the same time, god damn, how did we fucking end up with this? How did we end up to this?
Like I said, I do remember. I don't remember what state I was in.
We should have. Hey, Nate,
I remember when it happened.
2029.
No, absolutely not. I'm not. No, because
2026.
I'm on Thanos' side. Like Thanos had it fucking right, dude. I hate people.
Look at the purple devil next to you.
What do you mean?
His purple shirt.
I don't get why is he the devil though.
I was just joking because you agreed with Thanos too.
Oh, you agree with it too? He had it right. Get rid of half the motherfucker. Like what is our? What's
he had
our
a point.
What's our world going through right now? Like we're losing our resources.
Too many mouths to feed.
There's a
and not
fucking
enough food to go around.
In New York, right? That's counting down how much time we have left. Like Thanos had it right. Yeah. And obviously we don't have the option to just make people erase. Like, I mean,
no, it would have to be.
I'll say some dark shit. Like, I think we should fucking kill.
There's a
people
clock
off.
in New York City that there's what?
It's counting down how much time we have
on this planet, right?
On this like successfully. I don't know what it is. Before we run out of resources, something like that. I don't. Like I said, I don't look into
how long.
It's like 7 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say it started at 7 years. I'll look it up.
This is one thing that we got to Google search. You don't know about this?
No.
Yeah, it was. I think it used to just tell the time and date, but they changed it so it's a countdown clock. We have like 7 years. We got to fix shit. I really don't know. I don't care. Like I'm gonna fucking there it is. I'm gonna fucking die anyways. If I have a kid,
for more
I guess
than
I'll
20
care.
years, Metronome, which includes 62-foot wide, 15-digit electronic clock that faces Union Square in Manhattan, has been one of the city's most prominent and baffling public art projects. Its digital display
Once told the time in its own unique way, counting the hours, minutes, and seconds and fractions thereof. Blah, 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 blah.
just go to the top.
The Earth has a deadline. Began to appear on the display. The numbers 7 years, 103 hours, 15 minutes, 40 seconds, 0.07 showed up, representing the years, days, hours, minutes, and seconds until that deadline.
Okay, keep going.
I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, well, I mean, what the
It's a climate
where is this research coming from?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know anything about anything.
Who's researching it, Alejandro? Get the facts.
I'm researching it right now.
Get the facts, or else I don't believe it.
All right.
Anyway,
the climate clock has two artists call their project. Will be displayed on 14th building. One unit. It doesn't. I'm not interested in it anymore. 7 years, you say?
Yeah,
Apparently.
7 years. This is a climate clock countdown. Basically,
When was this? This was done this year.
Yeah, like not even that long ago.
Let's see. September 20th, 2020. That's when this article was written. I don't know.
7 years.
Yeah,
2027.
7 years. Don't fucking live it up.
Hey, we got 7 years to fucking party and make a lot of podcasts.
We should get more Molly.
You have Molly right now?
Is that
Well, yeah, of course I do.
Don't fucking say yeah and not
He's
pull
a
it
gay
out.
Not
dude in
on
San
me.
Diego. What do you expect?
Yes.
I live in Texas. I don't know what the fuck a gay guy in San Diego does.
We lick
Molly.
Molly.
I hang out with straight dudes in Texas, and we also do Molly.
I only hang out. Well, not only.
I mean,
Every
Hangs
I,
out with a
much.
bunch of chicks.
huh?
Yeah.
That's what he hangs out with, a bunch of chicks.
Bunch of chicks and then
I
my
used to
boys.
hate all the kids who were gay growing up because they
Why?
hung out with all the fine ass chicks and wouldn't admit they were gay. But
But
of course,
see-
back then it wasn't okay to be gay.
But look at it
we'd
now.
be like,
But look at it now.
Now it's-
Okay.
now I get
lot of
mad at
people-
Look how
we
open
know you're
his
gay.
shirt
Why the
is.
fuck- I feel like every 10 minutes another button pops.
The bud just pops off. Look, okay, back in the day, you used to be mad that the gay guy or the in the closet person used to hang out with all the fine chicks. You're like, he's gay. Why is he hanging out with her? It used to piss you off. But now look.
No,
like,
it made me mad. How do I explain this? I don't want to sound fucking horrible.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
We knew he was gay and they wouldn't admit it. I guess I understand
was-
now that it
which
was
is
it's
aggravating.
hard.
yeah.
It's so hard for someone to come out. I mean, is it as hard now? Maybe.
I wouldn't say it's any harder or easier. I think.
Cheers to the gay people of the world.
Dude, for real.
Of the struggle.
I don't give a shit about anyone or anything now. Like, do the fuck whatever you want.
Alejandro, Johnny.
Wait, what?
Why'd you say Johnny?
I was just joking.
Johnny is straight. We
was
only
just
made
joking.
out
He has
3
a-
times.
I don't.
I'm kidding. Me and Johnny have never made out. Don't cut that to make it look like I. Me and Johnny never made out.
Dude, I've kissed plenty of fucking dudes.
I've definitely kissed a lot of
I
dudes.
like
The Marines, the gayest
dude,
straight man you
all
know.
of my homies. Like, if
All your
I'm
homies are
drunk
gay.
as shit, just to tell them like, dude, I fucking love you, dude. And I'll kiss them. I don't make out
I
with
think
them,
that's
but like,
normal. That should be normalized.
it should like the
It's
whole
like a kiss on the
so
forehead,
that's
a
another
kiss on
thing.
the cheek, or like
I guess when I was growing up and someone wouldn't say they were gay, to me it was normal that like you should, like, if you're gay, just say you're gay.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I get that.
I wasn't one of those people who hated someone because they were gay. I hated them because they didn't say they were gay.
I hated you, Alejandro, since the day I met you, since you're gay.
Me too. I hated you because you were
Straight?
straight. I'm like,
So
what is
goddamn, why does he gotta be straight?
why is he so straight?
Trying to suck his dick?
Him?
Yours.
Him trying to suck my dick?
Yeah.
I've
He's the one who's addicted to it.
He said he's addicted
I'm
like
so lost on
heroin.
that. Actually,
I think about it every
I did
day.
meet a girl who was addicted to getting eaten out and somehow fucking talked me into it.
Whoa.
She didn't.
And that's how you met
She didn't try too
your
hard.
girlfriend today. I'm just joking.
Actually, no, no. This was like years before I met Minnie.
You want your beer?
I'll take one.
Apollo?
Say Apollo.
Yeah, it's my dog's name.
You pointed at.
Well, he's my dog.
All right, feel that. There you go.
And yeah, let's cheers too. Cheers to the freaking weekend. Drink to
to
that. Yeah, yeah.
Ass, titties, big booty bitches.
Fat cocks.
Bam.
We could implement that somehow. I feel like we can do.
I love this inclusion right here. Like that was great.
Dude,
Does he have the same interests as me? No.
I don't
But
have
does he
a
want to
problem.
see me thrive and be happy?
Yeah.
And involved?
suck dick, dude.
Suck dick, bro.
If you're addicted to sucking dick, you're addicted. Addicted. It's
I mean,
okay.
I think that you should see someone about your addiction.
I think about it I literally like
I'm also not
crave
telling
just
you
the
to
smell
stop
of
sucking
flesh.
dick.
Nate, how happy are you that you're in California?
Honestly,
Yeah. How happy are you in this moment right now? I've been waiting for you.
I feel like I'm betraying all of me being Californian, like I'm not happy to be here. I want to see my parents
And me.
and I love the beach and I love hanging out with you guys. Dude, the majority of my friends are here and I love seeing all you guys.
The majority of your friends are here right now.
Yeah. But
I'm
like
his friend.
I just don't like California anymore. Like when my job moved me here and I was trying to find a place to live, it was like $1,000 for like a studio. And where I'd been living before, $1,000 will get you an entire house with like multiple bathrooms, multiple rooms.
How much are you paying for your house right now?
Okay, where I live right now, we're paying $1,250 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with a backyard, and there's a shack in the back. We have a front yard, and then we have a carport. We don't have an actual garage, but we have a carport, which can fit like 3 or 4 fucking cars for $1,250. What can you get for $1,250 here? You're not even paying $1,250 for this place.
You want to know how much I pay for this place?
I think it's close to 2 G's. Yeah.
But I'm also, the beach is right there.
No, you can't say that shit because you
I
do
think
you
I
go to the
got
beach every day?
A really
I do
good
go to the
spot.
beach a lot.
Okay, then that's fine.
And this neighborhood's really nice. I walk this neighborhood every day.
My next door neighbor is a judge, and she has a mansion. She has like lights in her fucking front yard. She has, I look at like the satellite images of the houses. She has this giant pool and everything. All the houses where I live, like down the street, they're all mansions.
Yeah, the man.
We have like the only house that's the shitty fucking house on the street.
But at least you guys are cool.
Yeah, we're cool. I mean, I smoke weed pretty much every fucking night outside, and there's a cop, that probably smells it. He closes the gate every night that I'm outside smoking.
He
doesn't see me,
or what?
But no one says anything.
He lives next door or what?
No. There's cops that like stroll the street. There's no crime.
They just walk around?
No, in their cars, like they drive around. So directly across the street from me is this private high school. And then down the street from that is a college. And then down the street from that is another private high school. A lot of high schools in Texas are private. Like all my friends from Texas went to private high schools.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's normal.
Is that how it is over there?
Yeah, because my cousins live in Houston, and they went to 2 private schools.
Yeah. I moved to Houston first, and all my friends over there all went to private high schools.
I don't know why there's so many private schools. Why they wouldn't have just one normal, very successful public school?
Well, besides Houston being one of the largest cities, but still, I don't know anyone who went to a public school.
Yeah.
So were you living out in Texas?
San Antonio.
How cool is living in San Antonio?
Of all the places I've been to in Texas, San Antonio is the most chill.
Chill.
Yeah, like Austin is basically California. It's overran by Californians, even though it's the fucking capital of Texas. Like, it's overran by Californians. It's all... And I don't mean to say that directly as a bad thing, because it's like... I could take my dog fucking anywhere I want, and
it's kind of like San Diego.
Yeah, and they say keep Austin weird. I could do whatever the fuck I want in Austin, and I'm still paying Texas prices.
Where did you save that guy's life?
That's way off topic.
No, but where is that?
That was in front of the Alamo in San Antonio.
We'll talk about that later.
Well, I mean, you're
we'll talk about when Alejandra's here.
Austin is super Californian, right? And they say keep Austin weird. Like, it's fucking weird. Like, everyone there is like a punker or a scene or something, and no one gives a shit. It's not like here it's kind of like that, but you judge other people on that shit. Over there, it's like we don't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of vegan places. It's super California in there. The prices went up because of that and everything.
When do you plan on leaving here tomorrow?
Early in the morning, probably to drive.
Oh. All right then.
What, you want to do something?
I can get you some good food.
I like food.
We can get some food after this. How about that?
Yeah.
We can get some food out.
But Austin's dope. And then so they say keep Austin weird, and they say keep Houston hood. Houston is ghetto, dude. Like, really fucking ghetto. If you ever heard of swingers are like those fucking hood cars, like Impalas and shit that have these like rims that shoot out. Mm-hmm. They're fucking sick, dude. I love them. But me and my old roommate, we used to go outside and just get high. And like we'd be passing a joint back and forth, and we'd play this game called Guns or Fireworks.
You used to live in Houston?
Yeah, dude, I lived in Houston for like 4 fucking years.
Okay.
Houston was the first place I went to.
Okay.
And
Do you ever live in Austin?
No, but I live close enough to Austin that I go there all the time.
Okay. Cool.
And so Houston, like I said, gunshots are fireworks. We'd be sitting outside, like getting high, and we'd just hear, and fireworks are totally legal in Texas, by the way, but also guns are. And so the way we could tell the difference is if after a couple minutes, all these shots are still going off. If the fucking police helicopters went over, like we knew it was a firefight.
No trip. You're good.
We knew it was guns. And where I lived, the last place I lived in Houston was extremely fucking ghetto. Mm-hmm. We lived on a gentrified neighborhood. The one neighborhood was the only gentrified neighborhood, but everything outside of it was fucking ghetto. I'm talking like it looked like a bomb went off in this area. Like the houses were falling apart. Everything was fucked up. There's bums everywhere.
Forgotten about.
Yeah. But so we were riding bikes we were riding bikes in San Antonio at the beginning of the coronavirus and in downtown, and there was no one out there besides bums. And we were riding for a couple hours and everything, and then like
just chilling.
So I'm an infantry marine who's done combat deployment to Afghanistan, and I'm always on edge. Like I'm always watching everywhere around me and shit.
He's done some shit.
I've done some shit. I wouldn't exactly say that, but
he's good enough.
To me, it's not some shit, but to other people it is. Like to a normal person.
To me, it's some shit.
Yeah. So I have training. I have extra training more than other people in like just below a corpsman, which is like a medic, but in the Marine Corps, it's a Navy corpsman.
Oh, okay.
So I know how to like work on dudes who are fucked up.
Alejandro has a fucking boner right now.
So
Alejandro's all hard
so
right now.
we're riding.
Keep going.
We're riding our bikes out in downtown San Antonio, right? And we are like ending the day. We go into this candy store. Okay, it's called like
candy.
It's called like Gillian's Club or some shit like that. And when we go in there, the guy walks up to us and he throws these stickers on us and says, "I'm a Gillian's kid." And he goes, "Listen, there's one rule when you're in this place." And we're like, he's like, "Do you know what it is?" And we're like, "Well, we're a fucking kid." And he's like, "You're a kid." So we're like, "Oh, cool." So dropped all our security, everything, you know. I mean, my other two friends were just like normal civilians.
Yeah.
But I dropped everything. I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm having a great ass time." Like
you're chilling with your homies. You're out of the Marines. You're chilling.
I wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah.
And so I'm in there. I'm getting fucking candies. He's showing me all this chocolate and shit. And then
the candy store. Literally a kid at a candy store.
it was a candy. Yes. So we walk outside.
A lit ass candy store. I'm guessing.
My friend Eric is just filming, just because like we were having a good time. He's just filming. That's fun. I had a GoPro actually when I walked in, and it died right as I walked in. So I don't have GoPro footage of it.
Yeah.
I want to say I did have my GoPro throughout the whole situation though.
I saw a video.
But we walk outside, and this is the beginning of the coronavirus, and like, you know, shootings were still a huge thing in the United States.
Like school shootings?
Yes.
No,
well, all shootings. You know, shootings were going on everywhere.
It's a street shooting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gang shooting. Houston.
I mean, Florida happened. Fucking El Paso happened. Like there were so many shootings that happened. Anyways, we walk outside, and I just hear ka 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 ka. Sorry, it was 3 very specific. It was ka ka ka, but it echoed because we're in front of the Alamo, and there's no one outside besides bums and the small amount of people who, like us, who were out there. Ooh. And I'm like, I'm not panicking.
Panic, but heard it.
I'm not panicking. I went from a child getting candy right back into the fucking mindset of I'm back at war.
Oh, we gotta go. Like, where's the
I'm
weapon?
like, fuck. So I get my friends and I throw them back in the moment. I throw them back in the candy shop. And I'm like, we gotta look. Like, where's the fucking shooter at? There's no more shots going on. A couple seconds going by. My friend's still fucking filming this whole thing. And I look down and I just hear a dude screaming, like, "You fucking shot me." And I'm like, what the fuck? So I always fucking carry a knife on me, no matter what, and it's for a situation.
Ooh, stab Alejandro right now.
I'm not gonna stab him.
Please.
It's not to stab someone, but you don't know when you're gonna need a knife, and this is one of the situations. I had one on my hip, so I fucking start running over there. I'm not seeing a shooter anywhere. I'm hiding. Like I get behind another car, and then I start running, and the dude who got shot apparently at the time, okay, the dude who got shot is kind of kneeling in the fucking street. And I roll up. I'm still looking for the shooter. Can't find the shooter. And then people are like, everyone's screaming. Like, what the fuck happened? The guy's like, I got shot. So I look, and he lifts his arm, and there's all this blood right here. And I'm like, fuck. So that's when my mind just goes right back to war. Throw him down on the fucking ground, and I pull my knife out, and I start cutting his fucking sweater and shirt off and everything. And I look, and I lift his arm up, and it's just a hole. There's a fucking hole in there. And at the same time I look, and his arm is just flailing over, and his elbow, I didn't see a hole in it anywhere, but like it was fucked up. So I'm like, okay, I gotta work on the elbow too as well. But I cut his fucking shirt open as much as I can, and I grabbed the rest of his shirt, and I shoved it into him and blocked it to stop the bleeding, because he was bleeding a fuck ton. And right as I kind of like holding on to it and the video stops, that's when like the cops show up, because there was a bunch of cops around the area. That's the only thing that was really there was cops and us. The cops show up, and then they tried to get me to let go, and like me knowing in a combat situation, when you take responsibility for a victim, like it's your responsibility. So I'm not letting go of this guy. And then the cops all come around, they're like, let go. I'm like, no, fuck no. Like, he's fucking bleeding out right here. Like, check his fucking elbow. Something's going on with that. I haven't checked the backside because I haven't found an exit wound yet. When you search a human, you're supposed to look for the entrance in the exit wound to make sure, you stop all the bleeding. I couldn't find an exit wound. I was trying to cut off everything. I couldn't, but eventually some EMT showed up. And at that point, I was like, are you ready? We counted down to 3, and I let go, and they grabbed on. I did read in the news later on that, like, it punctured his fucking lung. And a bullet apparently went through his elbow as well and shattered his fucking elbow. I didn't see anything, so I didn't do anything for his elbow. But, yeah, I have the video. To reach out to the... Because there's, like, a news article, of his wife or whatever.
Yeah.
And his sister, they did, like, a news article about it. I tried to reach out to him or find out who they were so I can let him know, like, hey, man, I was the one who helped you. I just want to make sure that you're okay. Anyways, the homicide detectives had to come talk to me. And I didn't realize at the time, but I was covered in blood. Like, my face had blood all over the sidewalk. Shit. My hands were absolutely just bloody.
Did they ever catch the guy?
Yeah. The dude who shot him was like a 67-year-old fucking dude in his underwear, like tidy whities, in his car. It was a bum. Shit. Okay, sorry, I fucked up this whole story, but it was a bum. He went up and kicked a car because 20 minutes prior, he was trying to walk across the street, and the car, like, honked at him or whatever. Well, he saw him again later on in a different street, kicked the car, and the guy fucking pulled his gun out and shot him 3 times. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, so then...
what the fuck?
The dude who shot him, the 67-year-old guy, like, in fucking tidy whities, walks out, and I didn't see him, but my friend who was filming it saw him, and he was like, yeah, he was just in fucking underwear, and he was just staring at the guy just like this. And I was like, what the fuck? And so the cops arrested him. I don't know what they charged him with, because I didn't get that far into it, but I do know that the guy survived. He just had, like a bullet went through his fucking lung and shit, and all
yeah,
he was going to bleed out of his fucking... Dude, it
good
was
for
ripped
you.
Fucking
Good.
Open.
You saved that guy's life.
Well, that was the one guy I fucking saved in San Antonio. In Afghanistan, directly I saved 3, 4...
Wait, hold on. Alejandro's busy.
Talking to Jamie.
What's she
Oh, I thought it was your
That's
Tinder hose.
She says cool for us to go over there. All right, Toby's coming over too, so Nate can beat him up.
Over there? Is he?
You can if you want.
Okay, hang on. Well, I told her that it was 2 people.
So let's talk about Afghanistan.
Yeah, in Afghanistan, I directly saved... there were 3 guys in one shooting. There was a dude on my very first fucking day. I wouldn't say I saved his life. I helped him. There was like a truck rolled over, and he was on the gun on top. An MRAP. You remember what MRAPs were?
I know what MRAP.
Yeah, fucking rolled over, and he fucking like shattered his collarbone.
Oof.
Broke his fucking nose. I remember that. Like his skull was kind of cut open. He was fucked up. He was just laying on the ground, and we were trying to help him out. I worked with the corpsman to get him out, but the 3 dudes that got shot were like shot to shit.
Oof.
Like one dude had 2 rounds that went through his arm.
Oof.
Another one through his leg. I remember seeing one guy who had a round who went through his fucking ass cheek. Another one who had a round who went through the top of his head. Oof. One guy got lucky. He had a magazine on him, like, for his M16.
Yeah.
and the bullet like hit it and then went out the other side, so it
Ooh.
didn't fucking shoot him. But we were working on 8 guys, and because I was one of the guys who went through the live tissue course, like I was slightly in charge of helping everyone to get these guys out. That was a fucking gnarly day. Like I remember I was sleeping, and do you know what happy suits are?
Yeah.
It's like a sleeping
Yeah,
bag.
the big,
Yeah,
the
it's like
big,
sleeping
yeah,
bag.
the
So
sleeping
I
bag.
was sleeping, and I'm wearing these things, right?
The,
in the middle of the
so
day.
comfy.
Yeah, because I had like posts at night, so I'm in here sleeping, and I hear what the fuck? And I get up and I walk outside.
Happy suit?
Yeah, I'm in my happy suit, and I see
Pull up a happy suit, Alejandro. Let's see what a happy suit is.
It's amazing. It literally makes you happy when you
Pull
wear
up
it.
a happy
But,
suit. Military happy suit.
But my 2-man, the guy who always like
Screen
watched my
record
back,
that, please.
Gary from Texan. From Texas. He's a complete Texan dude. He's up on top of the roof with his gun, shirtless. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He goes, I don't know. Like, there's fucking gunshots going on. And I keep hearing, pop, 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 pop. There's a fucking gunfight going on not too far away from us.
Yeah.
So I go, fuck. And I go and throw on my my flak vest, plate carrier, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I run out. And then I remember the gates to our little base opened up. And these guys start walking in like zombies. And they're fucked up, man. They're bloody. Like they're barely fucking crawling in, and we just start laying them out on the ground. And everyone's on them. Like all of us are we're waking up. We're jumping on these dudes, and yeah, the one guy had 2 fucking bullet holes through his. That
first photo.
You see the one
that
next to the
first
green?
photo.
Yeah, the first one.
First one?
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that I had.
Mm-hmm.
The desert one.
Yeah, I was wearing the top.
That first photo hit it. Click it.
Shut up.
But
Are
yeah,
you screen recording?
Yeah, I am.
but these dudes are all, they're coming in. We're all working on them, and very specifically, like the dude who had the 2 bullets go through his arm, like it was just meat and blood, like, and skin ripped open everywhere.
Oof.
You could see all the way through it. So you throw a tourniquet on there. Okay, and then we lifted the guy up, and as we lifted him up, he was still bleeding, and I was like, throw him back down, we gotta throw another tourniquet. Threw it up even higher, almost broke his fucking shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was right there.
They're so nice.
But imagine being comfy as fucking a happy suit.
It is called a happy suit because it makes you happy. It was
So when would you
it
wear
was
it?
43 degrees in the day, and it was negative 10 at night.
nighttime.
Ooh.
No, I
just
wore
like
it
on the-
all day. Like if I wasn't out on patrol or doing anything, I was wearing my happy suit.
Only time I wore it was when they gave it to us in Korea.
Look, it's
We went
Justin.
to South Korea,
Mhm.
and we were out there when it was really cold.
They're fucking sick.
It is me. Look at me.
But
Ooh,
yeah,
the happy
fucking,
suit top is the best.
we had to
though.
throw that second tourniquet.
We couldn't
up
wear
to
it.
stop
We
the
couldn't
bleeding.
wear it like during the daytime.
Well, we were in Afghanistan. No one's
Yeah, no
fucking
one gives
following
shit.
rules over there. I mean, it was just us. And eventually, like our fucking
Sounds cool.
company commander and everything would come around and be like, "Oh, your fucking guys have beards." Like we didn't even have beards; we had stubble. And he was like, "You guys need to fucking shave your faces." And he was actually pissed at us. We'd been out for 2 weeks without any support. We were on our own. We didn't have food. We didn't have water. And they were yelling at us about not having a shaved fucking face. So we had to use our last bottle of water to drink to shave our fucking faces
Oh
with.
my god.
And then the worst part about that is they finally, they got someone to come resupply us. And I'm like, you know what these bracelets are.
Yeah.
Well, these guys, the Fallen Six, they came out to resupply us for that. And they had a mechanical failure, and the helicopter went down, and they all died. So, like, not only did we not have anything, but our one resupply, they all fucking died. And, like, that fucked with us for a long time, It still fucks with me to
sucks.
say, I told you I'm going to Montana?
Yeah.
The reason I'm going to Montana is to go help one of the dads. And he's building 6 cabins in Montana. Well, I don't know how many he has done right now, but each one is for one of the guys who died. And it's for people who go to war. So they come back and they can just
Chill.
be away from the fucking the sounds of the world.
The
You know what I
world.
mean? Like
The world.
because that's something that not a lot of people
You can be
understand.
with
That's
nature.
like,
You can be
yeah.
with nature. You can chill.
when you come back from war and then you like
Have
the
you
bomb poke all together was like the scene. for BMX at our time. Like when I won first place in amateur BMX contests in Tascadero. Not only did I win first place, but like everyone who came there from Lompoc either won.
Your brother's beast too.
Yeah, he's better than I. He's way
who's fucking beast now? Savoy.
Andrew?
Savoy.
Okay, we'll get to Andrew because he came after all that.
Yeah.
But so Lompoc used to like hold titles and like everyone from other cities in the Central Coast were like, "Yo, this contest was sick. Everyone was dope. Everyone did a great job." But like Lompoc fucking held it down because we had me, Tim Tolbert, Pablo.
I know
can't
Tim.
remember you know Tim? Yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim's fucking insane.
I jumped with him skydiving.
Yeah, Tim Tolbert's one of the OGs from Lompoc as well. We had them.
Shit.
We had Blake Palmerville was there. Alex Alcacer. Who else was there? It was our whole group of friends at the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you guys are all BMX. And
Yeah, but
all
not
about
only
it.
were we BMX, we were like the scene for BMX in the Central Coast. And, everyone just went their own route at the end. Like I joined the Marines, David joined the Army, Sam joined the National Guard. Alex does whatever he does now.
Blake did his thing.
Blake, what did Blake do?
Bartend.
No. Blake stole my bike.
Oh yeah, Franny fucking beat. Well, no,
Franny
Blake.
Called him out.
The
and
first
got his fucking dick beat in.
Let me talk about the first time I ever met Blake Palmerville. The first time I ever met Blake was the night that Franny fought him, and Juan got fucking.
Francisco and Juan both got their asses beat. Because of me.
It was the day I got out of boot camp. The day I got out of boot camp, I went to a party in Lompoc with Ivan, and Franny and Juan were there. And Franny wanted to fight Blake for stealing your bike in high school.
I remember hearing the story.
And then Franny was getting his ass beat by Blake.
For the story I've heard, Blake was like,
on top
I don't want to fight you, dude. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
And then Francis was like, fuck you.
Fuck you,
man.
Fuck you, bitch. You stole Nate's
And
bike.
Fortunately, Blake had all of his friends there. Like
And
Richie was there, and Richie is very well known for
Richie
fighting.
Alvarez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's known for fucking people up.
And then so Franny was getting his ass beat, and then Juan was like, "Oh fuck no, that's not gonna happen to Franny."
Someone else jumped in,
and
so Juan jumped in.
Richie Alvarez or Pablo, I
And then
can't
Richie was
remember, but somebody cracked.
It wasn't Pablo.
Somebody cracked Franny, or no, somebody cracked Juan and he had to go to the hospital.
It was Richie.
And yeah, he had to go to the hospital that night. That was funny as fuck. That was the first night I met Blake.
The worst part about that is that like later on, I met up with Blake at a party out in a ranch in Megalito Canyon. Squashed it over a bottle of tequila.
It's so funny.
I was just like, it's been 2 fucking years. I don't give a shit. I just want to know the truth. And he was like, dude, I didn't steal your bike. I was like, I believe you. But I did find all my bike parts in his friend's house, Travis Jones.
Uh-huh.
So, and then Blake ended up moving in with me in Houston. And I never, even before he died, I still blamed him for it. I was like, I know you fucking stole my bike. I just want you to admit to it. And he never admitted to it. But Travis did. And Travis like, dude, it wasn't Blake's fault. Like, you guys, it was the second competition in the Tascadero that happened. And he was like, yeah, I saw the bikes outside. I just went and grabbed one. And then I took it. But I do know that Blake was involved in painting it. And what makes me mad is that Blake didn't say anything. But we weren't like the best of friends at that point. I was already a Marine.
Yeah.
It was 2011. I'd been gone for a long time. And, but I do know that Blake was involved in the painting, and he was like, yeah, I knew, but it was already too late. And I was like, well, fuck. But what I ended up doing is I found out that Blake was involved. Mondo was involved, which is Mondo? The part that not a lot of people know about. Mondo was involved in the painting part too. He was there. I don't think he did any of it, but he knew about it.
Ooh,
okay. So it was
Mondo's
Blake, Mondo, and Travis.
Ooh, your homie.
Okay, and I heard about that, and I won't say who fucking told me, but another guy who was there told me about it all. He was like, yeah, I knew it was your bike, and they all just didn't want me to say anything, but I'm telling you. And I was like, okay, cool. I went to Blake's house. No one was there, but his bike was outside. I stole his fucking bike. I went to Travis's house. no one was there besides his dad. But I could see all my bike parts in the fucking garage. And his dad came out, and I was like, hey, your son stole my bike. And he was like, don't fucking come over here and tell me my son did all this shit. And I was like, that's my fucking rim. Those are my parts. And he was like, the fuck out of here. He was pissed. So we left. Me and my dad, like, we were there, and we left.
Yeah.
Started calling Blake, started calling Travis, like, what the fuck? And I called Mondo. Mondo shows up at my house, and he goes, hey, man, that's what I love about Mondo. Mondo's a piece of shit, but he's also not.
He's your homie.
He's always been my homie.
He's a homie.
He's always been my homie.
He's always been, like, straight up for me. Like, straight up, like, just been,
he's
like, OG.
the fucking worst, best person on the planet. But Mondo shows up at my house because he knew that I thought he was involved. He's like, listen, man, dude, if you want to fucking duke it out right here. And I was like, you know what, dude? You're the first person to show up at my fucking house. I don't have a problem with you. I was like, just admit what you did. And he goes, and fuck, I can't remember. I think he admitted to being a part of it. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he...
Sounds like Mono not to agree to...
Yeah, I can't remember. But I know that I was cool with Mono. I was like, you had the balls to show up at my fucking house. Well, then a couple hours later, I started... Because I left voicemails on Blake's and Travis's phone. And they start calling me back and like, I'm sorry. And Travis showed up and he had my bike in pieces in the back of his car. And he gave it to me. He's like, all right, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want to do? I was like, I'm not going to beat the shit out of you. It's cool. Just give me my shit back.
Why did they steal it?
Travis it was just an opportunity.
They saw it?
He just saw it. He just saw it and took it. Well, he was picking up Blake's bike. And there were 3 bikes out there. And he just fucking took the other one. He just took mine. He just got fucked up because I found out about it all. So he brought me most of my shit back, but not all of my shit. So I was still pretty pissed, but I was like, at least you also fucking showed up. Blake didn't show up because Blake knew that he was going to get fucked up. Blake was never a fighter, and I'm not saying Blake is a bitch. I'm saying Blake was just never a fighter. So Blake never showed up, never answered my calls. I had his bike. At this point? No. Yes, I was. I was. I sold his bike for $200 to a guy in Solvang who never gave me the money for it. But I really didn't care. For me, the gratitude was just taking it. You know what I mean? And, well, that day I flipped him off for everything. And he left. And then I think a couple months go by and we run into each other at a party. He had a bottle of tequila. And he comes up to me. He's like, hey, man, you want some? And I go, yeah. And I was like, hey, dude, I'm fucking over it. It's been 2 fucking years. And we took a bunch of shots together and we made up. And then one thing we used to do when we were children, like when we were teenagers, we would always get in Alex Alcacer's car, and when we were driving, we'd pull the e-brake or take the keys out and throw them out the window. And we just coast. So me and Blake made up at this party, and we decided to go out to Shamrock. So I'm driving my Lancer on this dirt road. And we're driving, and he goes, hey, Nate, you remember when we were kids? And I go, what? And he goes, fucking rips my e-brake and almost drifts us off this fucking road. And at that moment, I knew we were cool again. I was like, fuck it. And then, a couple months or a year later, he calls me, and he was like, hey, do you want to come out and live with me in Houston?
And then you did?
Well, I told him, I was like, I already have a bed for you.
Lit.
I was, come on. He's like, I have $17 to my name.
That's homies.
Yeah. And
that's homies.
He came out, and I remember we took him to Taco Bell. That was the very first fucking thing we did. And we bought everything on the dollar menu. Because I wanted to show him we weren't rich, but we were just like able to support ourselves.
You had money. Enough.
We had enough. We had enough money. We weren't starving.
Enough to go to Taco Bell and buy
so we go to Taco Bell.
Menu.
And I was like, I want everything on the dollar menu. And he's like, what did you say? And I was like, can I get everything on the dollar menu? And he goes, dude, you don't have to do that. And I was like, no, I don't think you understand. Like, we can do that here. And I go, hey, you know what? Can you give me everything on the dollar menu twice? And like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah. Well, they gave us like 6 bags of food because we had everything on the dollar menu twice.
Yeah.
It was like $22 fucking dollars.
So easy.
For fucking Taco Bell. I'm not rich.
Not
I was
much.
just able to do that.
$22.
So he had $17 to his name. He started eating some of the fucking tacos and shit, but he couldn't eat a lot because he was so hungry that he couldn't eat. Oh. We go to the bar and we get him fucking hammered there for free because we worked at the bar. And then he got hooked on Houston. And, eventually he met his wife out there. Yeah. I was there the day that he met Kayla.
Yeah. How did you meet her?
I was Tinder, I think.
Ooh.
I want to say it was Tinder.
Let's get Alejandro out here back on the Tinder game too.
I want to fuck around.
Yeah, we'll fuck around on it.
Yeah,
gay Tinder. I wonder how that is.
I say they met on Tinder, but all I remember is that she was sitting there like this.
To her?
I love Kayla. Kayla's my family. I was the one who married them. Do you know that?
Yes, I do.
I'm an ordained minister, so I did their wedding.
Yeah, you did.
That was the
Parker and stuff.
Was that the third wedding? That was the third wedding I did.
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, everybody, get back on your mics.
Oh no!
Hey, get back on your mic.
And we're back. Welcome to Alejandro's web show called.
Shut the fuck
Stole
up.
the intro.
And welcome back, everybody. We are back with the Happier Club, and we are back with Nate. Nate is actually going to be going on Alejandro's Tinder and helping him out with his Tinder game.
Man.
It's called Check That Tinder.
It's called Chum the Waters.
And we're pretty much on Grindr because this is the first time.
Grindr.
Nate, is this the first time you ever been on gay Tinder?
It's not gay Tinder. It's just Tinder.
It's just
Well, no, but no, no,
Fucker, dude.
no, but you swipe for men on Tinder.
I mean, it's not my profile.
No,
Okay,
but
so are you
is this the
comfortable
first
enough-
time that you ever done this?
Are you comfortable
yeah.
enough with your
Okay.
sexuality to swipe on a guy that you think is attractive for me?
I don't even think I have a sexuality.
Can you please
But like I said,
video
I
record
just,
this?
Huh?
Is it the video record on that phone?
Yeah.
Please have it video recording.
like I'm saying, I tried with dudes and I don't enjoy
Whoa!
What preference
I
would
don't
try? Like just like talking.
emotionally.
Touch him right now,
I love
Alejandro,
dudes.
and let's
It
see
ain't gonna
what he's up
It ain't
to.
gonna work. You try.
Not gonna just
But
grab
anyways,
his crotch.
Here's what you do.
Let's see.
It doesn't have to be
me see.
gay Tinder. What the fuck? That's Grindr.
No,
Tinder. Here's what you do. You should pay for it. It's $9.99
Okay.
a month.
That's Kevin.
And
He's
then you just
26.
go, Chum the waters.
Whoa.
Chum the. Oh, you got a match. Oh, homie. He has a stupid fucking name, so I should block him.
What's his name?
Nephilim. Nephilim.
Nephilim.
He likes you too. Back to Tinder. Let's go. Here we go. We're just gonna swipe. We're just chumming the waters over
Oh
here.
my.
Another
gosh.
match. Angelo. I don't like Angelo. I think he's too thick for you.
All right.
You got a slim build. We got to work
Okay.
on that.
Okay.
Oh fuck, that's a fake profile.
what is this called?
Another
am I
match. You're a fucking whore.
What is this called? Chum the water.
Chum the
Chumming
waters.
the
Just
water.
swipe yes on everyone. So when I used to have a Tinder, I paid for it so you get unlimited swipes, and I would just keep swiping until there was nothing else in my region. Angelo said,
my
"Hey, what's
God.
up?"
Oh my God! Message him for me.
I don't want to talk to Angelo. Angelo's
Just
not
do
my
it.
type.
Just do it. No, for
Do
me.
it. He wants it.
Jason,
doctor.
who you just matched, would be my type.
Okay,
Alright,
then
alright,
do it.
message him.
I don't know if
Message
he's a
him.
doctor. He's a dirty doctor. That's in his bathroom, and he's
Message
touching his
him.
dick.
He has scrubs on.
Okay, well let's talk to
Angelo.
I like
Angelo said. Oh, Jose also said Vista. Oh, you're having a
Vista.
conversation. Okay. Hey, what's up? Not much, dude.
How much, dude?
dude.
Not much. Just hanging out
With my homies doing a podcast.
with some friends, and we're pretending to be podcast professionals. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Just say we're
Alright,
doing
yeah,
a podcast.
hanging with some friends. I think that's good.
We're doing a podcast.
Just hanging out with some friends,
There we go.
drinking some beers,
Yeah. Some.
Hang in.
drinking some 805s.
We can get you late tonight.
If
Do you
I'll
like
leave,
805s?
too.
And we'll record it.
We're actually not. We're drinking fucking.
We're on
Modelo.
OnlyFans, the Happier Club OnlyFans. Follow us.
I don't know how to talk to guys.
You're doing great.
Not
That's
much.
very
Just
easy.
hanging out.
If you
with
guys
some
follow us on the
friends.
Happier Club OnlyFans, you can see Alejandro's penis.
What about
My
you?
OnlyFans, it's not my penis, but it's like doing good.
Weird.
I know.
I'm gonna ask
Nobody
him
wants to
if he's
see
had
your-
the new 805. Have you had?
The new 805.
Because so the one thing I learned about like dating websites is that the beginning of every conversation is always the fucking same. Like, hey, what's up? Oh, not much. What about you? fucking let's get to it, okay? So let me ask him a question he's never fucking been asked before. Have you had the new 805 Cerveza? The reason why I'm asking is because
We should get some.
I saw the ad in Texas and I really fucking want
They changed the 805 recipe.
No. Wait, what?
Alejandro doesn't
wait,
know
no.
what he's talking
No,
about.
I'm
half
thinking
the
of
time.
something
But also, like I
completely
said, dude,
different.
Angelo's looking like a little fucking thick boyfriend. He's also 18. What the fuck does an
What
18-year-old know how
are
to
you
do?
doing?
I like.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
You're the
Hey,
Queer,
nothing's wrong
gay,
with thick
lives
boys.
in San Diego, 8 miles away. I want to be a cowboy, baby. If you don't get that, we can't be friends. Lol? Fucking, are you serious? He's 18 years old and he fucking barely knows about him? I can't remember his name now.
Who? Kid Rock?
scared.
Kid Rock. There he goes, Kid Rock.
I'm scared.
Well, I guess we
How
can't.
about we do someone
Cowboy,
over
baby.
21?
I
wanna
know
be
I
able
only
to-
come in one pose, but it's fine. Lol, lol. Sometimes it changes. Lol. I'm into a whole bunch of stuff, but primarily music and movies. I don't really know what else to say. Lol. But let's get to know each other. Oh, and take me on a drive. Why don't you? Do you ever got a car?
I do now.
You could take.
I had a bike there.
You could take fucking
He had a
18-year-old Angela who's.
Would it just get you drunk and give you some cocaine?
I've been drunk.
Now it's like to break the second barrier.
No, but I don't want to do blow though.
No, we're not doing.
I
blow.
really don't.
I know.
When I lived in Houston, I did so much. Like I got.
I talk to
I don't
him
need- I don't
all the
need
time
to
about it. I'm so glad I'm beyond that. now.
Dude, seriously, it was
bad.
I don't regret it.
It was gross.
Okay, I don't regret it. I loved.
No, I regret it. I
I
looked
l-
awful.
I loved every little fucking bit of doing coke.
Really?
But I was like 3 seconds short of going to fucking prison for it. I'll tell the story. Do you want to hear the story?
Yeah. Give
Bush
it
Heavy
to
Boys.
me. Okay.
The Bush Heavy Boys.
Not the Bush Heavy.
No. Okay, Bush as in the beer Bush. You ever heard
Yes,
of-
yes.
Yeah.
I grew up in Kentucky.
So,
I know.
in Texas,
That's why I said, wait, no.
we already had been drinking Bush in the group in Houston, but there was an Instagram page that started, and it was called the Bush Heavy Boys, and there was just these dudes who looked like white trash motherfuckers who were drinking Bush. Like
That shit was the
was-
honestly. Wait, let me give you my honest opinion of the Bush Heavy Boys. That shit was the baddest shit I've ever seen. Honestly, I literally saw the Bush Heavy Boys and I said, "Oh my fucking god, this is like literally like legend level of like clout."
They're
I
maniacs.
wish there were more.
So one of the
maniacs.
first
They're
videos
more
I ever
shout
saw of them, it was like Alex. I know his name now, but I didn't know at the time. Alex was on the floor, right? And then on the roof was Matt, and Matt was dropping a can of Bush on the roof, and it was going down, going through all the roof, and,
Yeah.
and it would go down, and then it would fall off the roof into Alex's mouth, and he was just drinking it. And there was shit like they were getting fucking hammered on the roof of the fucking house, and all the cans of Bush they were crushing and throwing into a BMX rim that was hanging on the tree outside. Okay, very BMX is BMX
Oriented.
and also a group.
beer and
Yeah.
BMX
But we've been
oriented.
drinking Bush in Houston, and they lived in
Bush
Denton, which is
is-
outside of Dallas.
I have a friend that literally like loves Bush.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So-
Bush is hard. So are
It
Natty
is-
Lights.
Before
Natty
I continue on
Yetties.
with the story, let me tell you the reason why we like Bush. It's cheap,
Yes.
and if you drink enough, it'll still get you fucked up.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter, but mainly because it's cheap. I think Bush. They called it something. It was like, I gotta call Matt. I gotta call him. Ask him. It was like something. Yeah, I'll call Matt. Let me finish the story though. So I saw him on Instagram and I was like, I gotta go fucking meet these guys. Like, they think they're fucking sick. Like, wait till they fucking meet me. So a couple months go by and we drive out to Denton, like 4 fucking hours up to Denton to go meet up with these guys. And another thing is they called it Bush Heavy because a lot of white trash motherfuckers like Bush Light.
Yeah.
Well, they would just drink Bush, normal Bush.
Yeah.
They called it Bush Heavy. And in the Instagram videos, all of it was like every time they went to go pick up a Bush
Like
beer.
Bud Light or Bud Heavy.
Yes, but every time they went to go pick it up, it was too heavy. So they couldn't pick it up. So like there's videos of them. There's videos of them like in the gas station and they're going to pick like a 36 pack,
Yeah.
which they call what was it called? A Bush Heavy pack, I think.
Yeah.
They're going to go pick it up and they worked at a warehouse, so they had like dollies. They would bring the dollies into the convenience stores and they'd pick it up with that, but they'd still pretend they were struggling.
Oh
They're
my
like,
god.
fuck. Okay, so not only was it Bush, the only part they weren't showing is how much coke everyone was doing. Well, I go over to the fucking house one day, and I told him, I was like, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna meet up with Matt, and I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face, break his nose, and I'm chug a beer in his face. Well, we go over there and we meet up. I didn't do that, but like I had already all this Bush, and we were already coked up because we did all this blow on the way up, 4 hours all the way up to Denton. We go meet up with them, and we get fucking hammered that night. I meet up with this guy named Larry, which we all call Barry Wax. Larry is sober Barry, but Barry Wax is the drunk version. He grabbed a vacuum and was fucking vacuuming the ceiling. Okay, he was blacked out. He fell over the patio to the house, jumped back up, got back up, did like 2 fucking bumps of blow, and then was back. And I mean, like, full on back. He was like, "What's up, guys?" And I was like, "Holy shit!" Well, we're fucking raging with these guys all fucking night, just drinking Bush and doing coke. I pass out on the roof. Like there was a flat part over the patio, and then there was the roof, and I just like leaned on it and fucking passed out. Right. So in the morning, I wake up, and just like a fucking American Pie movie, I look down, and there's cans of Bush all over the fucking lawn. It's a dirt lawn.
You're on the lawn?
No, I'm on the roof, asleep. But I'm looking down, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, holy fuck, we rage. And then I look at the fucking sidewalk. And there's an old man with his dog, and he's just like a chihuahua. Stereotypical as it can be. Like a movie. He's looking at me just like, and I'm like,
are you naked?
no, I'm just on the roof underneath a blanket.
Shirtless?
And I look at him and I'm just like, fuck this. I'll roll back over. And I go back to sleep for like another 30 minutes. I remember that I eventually woke up and I jumped off the roof and I rode my bike
Texas is crazy.
all around Denton for a couple hours. I got some food and I went back before everyone else woke up.
I'm trying to go to Texas now. I'm trying to sleep on your roof.
I want to be naked.
Well, they don't live there anymore, but that was the Bush Heavy house. The house looks
Sleep
sideways.
on your fucking roof.
Oh, I've never been on my roof.
Whoa.
I can get up there.
Well, I don't fucking party like that anymore.
I've snuck down plenty of chimneys in Texas.
A chimney?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
You could get stuck or die in that shit.
No. They're a lot more spacious than you think. The beginning is narrow, but once you get down, it opens up.
But it was... That's how I met the fucking Bush Heavy boys.
That's badass.
And then became part of the crew. So we all rode bikes and we all drank Bush and we all got fucked up.
I feel like straight men are gay for a lot more men than I am gay for. Like, I have my select, like, maybe...
Yeah, remember, Nate's a Marine.
Can we stop saying straight and gay? I think it's just like, do what the fuck you want.
That is
Whoa,
fucking beautiful.
That sounds
That
like
is
a bi
beautiful.
man.
What I was
beautiful.
trying to say earlier when I was
Yes.
talking about how, like, I hated that my friends were friends with all the hot girls. It just...
Whoa, it sounds like we have two gay men on the...
Do whatever the fuck you want.
That is true.
Whoa, we have two
Why
bisexual
are
men
we letting
on
these
here.
labels
No, like I said,
separate
I'm
us?
not sexually
Like
attracted
what
to
you-
males. I'm not.
Whoa, sure.
Look, he might not like caviar. I love it. Why does that make us two different type of people? No, we're still humans.
Where does caviar come from? Fish?
Yeah.
I like fish.
Fish eggs.
I don't like fish.
I like fish. Also,
You said that was your rule, correct?
No, that's our rules of engagement.
Rules of
As a
engagement.
whole.
They had an order.
We follow like
They had
the
an order.
Geneva Convention,
Okay,
which is like
yeah.
we can't even use flamethrowers anymore. Which in World War II they fucking let those.
And,
They
and
did.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
did.
You can't use white phosphorus
Yeah, we
either.
can't.
Yeah.
But you know who can do whatever the fuck they
Everyone
want?
else.
Taliban.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
everyone
guys who are
else.
going against us.
Yeah.
So, our rules of engagement were hostile intent, hostile act, which means
I really
if you,
like that.
Okay, you shouldn't like rules of engagement.
Whoa!
I'm a
Hot
Marine,
topic.
right? I'm a Marine.
Okay.
Okay. And
Bring
you're
me into
Taliban.
your
And you're
world.
Taliban.
Bring me into your
You
world.
have an AK.
Okay.
I can't do anything. Okay? And you're over there. Let's say you're 100 meters away. You're a
Right.
football field away from me.
Right.
And I see you, you're walking with an AK. He's not doing anything. I can't do anything to you. I can watch you, and I am going to watch you. You put the AK in front of you. That's still nothing. You point it at us.
Wait, I
That's
can't.
hostile act. Okay.
Oh,
Because you got to think about it in the rules. Like here, like, are we allowed to have guns here?
California.
Sorry, California.
In California.
In Texas, like, gun fucking home.
Free
You can have
carry.
whatever you want, pretty much.
damn near free carry.
And people do that shit. They do free carry.
You know, open carry in Texas, right?
Exactly, dude. I mean, they have like parades. Like people have
Open carry is
I've
dumb.
seen it. I've
Open
seen
carry
it.
is
Anyways.
dumb, but
It's not dumb. It's not dumb because the people who are doing it are the people who are trained correctly.
Yes.
No, well,
but in
no,
masses
well,
with people that aren't educated
why would
correctly.
why would you want to open carry when if you're concealed carry, like the reason
No
why
one's
you-
gonna fuck with you if they see that you have a gun on your fucking leg.
Yeah, but if I was a terrorist and I wanted to kill somebody, I'd kill the
That's
first
different.
person with a gun.
That's different. Not in Texas.
You're not wrong.
Everyone has a gun in
Yeah,
Texas.
that's what I'm saying though. But like,
Do not fuck around. in
But
Texas.
I'd kill the first person that I saw with a gun.
You kill that guy and then you get blasted by every other motherfucker in the room.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't want to be that open carried motherfucker because I'd be like, oh, that guy's open carried. Bam.
For the most part, that shit kind of stops it.
I'm just saying that I've learned from gun activists in the past.
Okay.
Open carry is not the way to go if you're a gun carrier.
I mean, yeah, you don't want someone to know that.
I don't
That's
want
what I'm
open
saying, like,
carry.
that's not- all
Because
I'm
now
saying,
you're a
like-
target. But
Exactly.
so in this situation, right?
in the act of like gun safety
Yeah.
for yourself.
yeah.
Well, I always saw
But
power as
concealed
a
carry.
challenge for others. Like if one person sees power, they see that as a chance to challenge that power and say, "Oh, you've got a gun? I've got a gun too."
I would do that. Definitely.
Yeah.
If I saw you with a gun, I was watching
but
you
see,
the
that-
entire
If-
time.
if somebody had a
invites-
gun-
that invites challenge.
I would. That's what I would do. I'd be like, please,
Yeah.
please, fucking point.
Please
Do you
do
have
it.
a gun now, Nate?
I'm. Oh, I have a knife though. I always have a knife on me.
I know somewhere I want you to
Do
put
you
that.
know? Do you guys know your knife laws here in California?
Yes, less than 6.
Less than
you're
your
wrong.
palm.
Let's stop you right there.
Stop
Less
me.
than your
Because
palm.
you don't know your knife laws here.
Less than your palm length.
Nope.
Yeah. Less than 5 inches.
No. You
I
can
thought it was
carry
6.
whatever the fuck you want here in California, as long as it's shown. It has to be holstered by your hip.
Oh, really?
You can carry
Really?
a-
I thought it had to be
Yeah,
less
Exactly.
than...
Less than your palm.
That's one thing I love
Yeah.
to show you guys is that a lot of people
Knife
don't
rules?
exactly Google it because if it changed, then I am incorrect. But
Yeah.
when you remember, I lived in Texas for years,
Years.
and then I moved back here, and I was like, I love knives,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, I can't bring my fucking big ass keyboards out here. But I don't know. Think you guys remember that when I was living in Anaheim, I was working with like a 7-inch blade for my fucking hip, as
Holstered.
long as it's unconcealed.
Look.
Yeah.
Look.
Very true.
The cat, the kitty.
Finn.
Folding knives
The podcat.
Folding knives include pocket knives, box cutters, and other utility knives. Certain knives are completely illegal to possess, manufacture, sell, or import in California. People in California can carry folding knives other than switchblades concealed on their persons.
How
and freely
big?
In
There's
the
no
open.
limit. There's no limit.
Wait, there's one that says size.
But I think like
Oh, look, there it is. In the state of California, there is no maximum length for knives in general. Oh, wait. However, switchblade 2 inches.
a switchblade is different.
Yeah, switchblades are
like-
different. But
I don't know this.
okay, so
switchblade,
there's
but
a
either
box
way, this
cutter.
isn't 5.5 inches.
That's not-
This,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is 5 inches, I think, when I got it.
The blade.
So
Alright.
a lot of
the blade-
people,
I learned something today.
worry about
the
California
blade
with
to
the
to
gun
end,
laws.
right? The gun laws
I
are
don't know.
different.
Gun laws are very different, but no one understands. Like, if you want to fucking carry a sword on your back here in California, you can.
I'm gonna carry a fucking sword.
I would.
Now that you know,
Giant.
The
Lou's
next week.
fucking killed a lot of people. Do you not know that about Lou?
I don't care. He hasn't killed me, and he has been very, very nice
Well,
to
okay.
me.
To be fair, he is a sweet.
Yes.
He's a sweet man.
He's
Mary
a
Lou is
sweet-
his
But he's
girlfriend.
also killed a lot of people.
He's
And I'm
been
not saying that in a
benefit.
bad way. I'm saying that in a good way.
benefit.
He's killed
Yeah.
a lot of bad people.
Good.
Yeah.
A lot.
I
We'll have
feel
Lou.
even-
We'll have Lou on the podcast. Nate as the co-host.
Like this.
Like
Blew
legit.
in the fuck
Nate, you'll be Alejandro spot. Lou will be in the hot seat.
And I'll be fucking myself in the
And-
corner.
Have
Hey,
you ever seen what
Nate.
a bomb does to a person if it doesn't hit them directly? Do you know what a microwave?
Like the seismic
melts
wave, it just ruins everything
their entire
inside.
insides,
But everything
and they
inside
try and crawl
outward.
for a little bit.
And then they're done.
They don't.
He dropped bombs, motherfucker.
I got to watch that shit happen to someone, and Lou did that all the fucking time.
Dude,
Lou's
Lou
crazy.
is badass. I'm not even trying to fuck your friend. I'm just saying, like, he's a good guy.
He'll probably kill you.
No,
He'll
I know
fuck
he'd
you
kill
up
me.
and fucking
I'll
kill
probably
you.
fuck you, honestly, just to
he
get a
wouldn't.
nut. And
but
then
he
kill
is
you.
a great guy, and he is a lot of fun. He's
I feel
really
like when
cool.
you say great guy, I think you mean like he's a great killer. He killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's fine. He can kill anyone, but
I'm not
All I
saying
gotta
he's a
say
good
is
guy.
shout out Lou, shout out Nate, shout out Alejandro, shout out to the Happier Club, shout out to the Jack
Lou.
Daniels, shout out to all this fucking Christmas joy going on. Hey, Christmas episode, fucking number 5.
Wow, that's pretty.
Hey,
I'm horny.
say whatever you say. Give out
We're
your
all horny. We just don't fucking say it.
give out your Instagram and Snapchat names, Nate, so everybody can follow you.
What is my Snapchat?
Your
Oh, yeah,
Snapchat
give
is
me your
don't
Snapchat
open,
name.
don't underscore open.
Hey, go follow my Snapchat. I'm pretty much done with that. But it's
what's your-
don't/open, and my Instagram is.
Wait, I have
Steps
you
of Mine.
already. I already.
Do you?
On Nate? Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh,
my Instagram is Steps of Mine, and that's like
Steps
my
of
pretty
Mine.
shit.
that's like his
But my Snapchat is where I just post all my fucked up shit.
real shit. Yeah, don't open on Snapchat, and you got
don't
Steps of
dash
Mine.
open.
Steps of Mine on Instagram. I mean, honestly, Alejandro, shout out your shit.
They call me Cum Dumpster 805. I'm kidding. No,
That's you? I'm wondering who the fuck that was.
Cum Dumpster 805.
Hey, in all seriousness,
They call
I bet
him-
someone is come.
What's your TikTok? Shout out TikTok. I'm
No,
not on
fuck my
TikTok,
TikTok. Follow me on Instagram,
Mad Hatter 805.
Alejandro.Crier. That's it.
All right. Shout out everybody. I thank you guys for being on this episode of the Happier
Thank
Club.
you for having us.
Thank you for before we go,
I don't agree with him shouting out so many things. By the way.
Nate, what makes you happy?
The club.
What club? The Happier Club makes you happy? This podcast?
Oh.
Shout out. Hey,
Dead
We're about-
babies.
we're gonna make some more. We're gonna make some videos
Hookers in
tonight. We're
Japan
gonna get
makes
fucked
me
up. We're
happier.
gonna make some little videos on my
Chicken. I
GoPro.
love chicken.
We're gonna make some fucked up videos. We'll be on Instagram.
Jack Daniels.
Hey, shout out Justin Touche. Shout out the Happier Club on Instagram. Everybody, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Have a Merry Christmas. Shout out every motherfucker in this fucking building. Shout out everybody
three of
that's
us.
ever been in this bitch. Shout out my girlfriend.
The
Shout
fucking
out
cat.
everybody. Shout out my cat. Shout out my dog.
going
Shout
all
out
out
everybody.
right now.
Shout out the Dodgers. Shout out fucking the Cowboys, even though they're doing trash. Fucking shout
How
out.
are you gonna shout out the Cowboys right now? They fucking
Shout out
suck.
the fucking
They
video's
don't
over.
even suck just this year. They suck